Looking to blast into summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another splendid game, the Game 11 between the HanoverPark Raptors and the Midwest Stars. The HanoverPark Raptors, they've won the toss, they've elected to bat first. And Varinder Javar into the attack right away. Starts well. So the Midwest Stars and the Raptors, they both are actually towards the bottom of the table. Midwest Stars, bottom in the 5th position. And the Raptors, they're in the 4th position. They will look to come back to the top of the table with a win here tonight. That's well played by Jay Desai. The Raptors, they bank on Jay Desai quite a bit. Simply placing it towards the short covers. Gets the first runs off the bat. The tidy start by both the teams. So the Midwest Stars, they're quite stacked up here tonight. They would want to get a win. They've brought in Ankush Agarwal, Moin Babar. Karan Kumar is back. It's going to be a tough game here tonight. Brilliantly played, just placing it towards the gully. So the Midwest Stars certainly look to be the favorites. But you never know, because the Raptors, they are on a fire. They're a new team this year. They used to play in the local leagues. They've entered the Big Boys League in style. They've won their first game. Jay Desai trying to Hit one between that extra cover area, edges it towards the gully, still gets a single. It's a bright and sunny day, no forecast of rain. Good ground conditions, pretty dry. The ball's rolling faster than usual. Oh, that's a very, very good ball. Very, very good ball by Varinder Jawar. He's been their prime bowler. So the deep point is now coming in and the third man's going back. The gully is moving towards the slip. So now there's a slip. There's a deep third man. Oh, this time Shubham, he walks down the track and tries to punch one. Missing the line completely on that occasion. That's a very good first over from Varinder Jawar. Would be interesting what would be the total here tonight, because the Midwest Stars, they certainly look to be good to chase down a mammoth total of 190 in their last game against the Cougars. Raptors will definitely have to post a total of 175 and above to look good in the chase. They have Ashar Mehdi, they have Karan Kumar, they have Moin Babar, they have Deep Chand Pinnaka, they have Datta Prakash. They're a very, very balanced team tonight. So Moin Babar into the attack now. So we'll probably walk through the roster for Raptors and the All-Stars in a bit. But Moin Babar, he hasn't been playing too much cricket this season. Haven't seen him. Probably got busy. Would be nice to see how he's gonna perform tonight, because he hasn't played any of the games so far. Moin Babar, brother of Fahad Babar. Once upon a time, he was the most fieriest fast bowler. Now cut down the run rate. Sorry, cut down the run up. Coming in with his spin. Brilliant bowling. No, that's good athleticism from Moin Babar. Picked that and just hit it without even looking at the wickets. Good visuals is you can see the Raptors, the Jay Desai, Shubham, Samir Chaudhary, Jash Patel, Bhavesh Patel, Rajat Patel and Harsh Patel, Prakshish Patel. They all bat. It's going to be an interesting contest here tonight. Oh, that's slapped. Oh, is that taken? Yes, it is. The batsman's not convinced. Wonder what happened. The leg umpire, consulting the leg umpire, I'm not quite sure if that would be the good call. Let's look at that. Brilliant delivery. Try to cut it. No, the camera couldn't cover that. Wonder who the fielder is. There was a similar situation yesterday. Well, looks like the umpires called it out and the batsman has to walk out. Batsman's not happy. That's a big wicket of Jay Desai. Out there, yeah.
कॉल ही जाएगी अब फील्डर क्लेम करेगा तो देयर इज नो वे
Alright, so that's the first wicket of Jay Desai. So we have somebody special here tonight. The director of this entire tournament, Imad, my good friend. I've been playing with him for almost 13 years now. We've traveled to Dallas. We've played the Dallas T20 together and several other tournaments together, opposite to each other. Wonderful person. So let's welcome Imad onto the commentary box. Into the commentary box. So that's a good start by Moin Babar. So Imad, what do you think is going to be a good total here tonight?
Anything above 180 will be a good total today. It's a hot day, the outfields are quick, and we can see some fireworks from HanoverPark Raptors as they are fully capable of delivering that. With that, this is game number 11 and we expect some fireworks tonight.
Absolutely. These two teams, they are placed in the last two spots of the points table. They'll definitely look to come up the order here tonight. They'll have to do something. And Midwest Stars, they're pretty stacked up here tonight. They've bought in Moin Babar, Ankush Agarwal. They've kind of got a very, very good bowling lineup here tonight. The batting didn't change much. If anything, a lot depends on Karan Kumar, Deepchand Pinnaka. It's going to be interesting, a contest between these two for sure. So, given that wicket of Jay Desai, what do you think will the Hanover Park Raptors be able to score tonight?
I think if you talk about the bowling of Midwest Stars, it has been good in the past all three games. If you look at the combination that they have used, the young Abdul Qadri or Farhan Ali, who is not playing this game, Deepchand Pinaka, then they have, the spinner, Ning Wizard, Datta Prakash. So they do always have a solid bowling lineup, but with the addition of, Moin up in the power play overs will make a huge difference, because the mixture of bowling that he bowls, the quicker Afridi kind of a stuff, you never know which one will bounce, which one will zip, or which one will come just straight. So that will give an edge to Midwest Stars. On the other side, if you look at Hanover Park Raptors, they have Shubham, who is very good of spin bowling, who is known for his power hits in Chicagoland area.
Absolutely. So that's a tidy start really from the Midwest Stars. Just 4 runs in 2 overs, and they've picked up the crucial wicket of Jay Desai. So I've been seeing the last 10 games. This is the 11th game. I'm actually here with the American T20 trophy, and the best I have seen is the teams who are scoring big have always performed in the power play. The kind of start that the Hanover Park Raptors got, I don't believe they're going to take the game away after the power play. So they'll have to do a lot tonight in the next 4 overs to get that momentum going.
Yes, definitely. Jay Desai, as we all know, what he can do for any batting side. He's a one-man show, a single-man army who can, dictate terms of his own to any bowling side. Is gone. An excellent catch by Moin. Debatable. The batsman wasn't happy, but the two umpires in the middle thought that it was out, and it was given out. As far as the debate goes about out or not out, it will always be a fielder's call, and if umpire feels that it has taken cleanly, then it is out. Umpire word is final. Yes, we will hope to up the game of video cameras and review system that we will try to get into the next year of the edition, as we are swiftly moving around in our 3rd edition. With that, Shubham is all geared up to smack some big shots. Couldn't connect as for now. Meet is going up and asking him to adjust his stance.
Absolutely. So I guess at this point, the line of Varinder Jawar has been unplayable. It's been hitting the deck hard in the good length area and not giving enough width. And Shubham Dharodkar, He's played 7 balls, has touched only a couple of them. I don't know why he's actually trying to swing the bat. He's got to go. So I wonder why he's actually going big. He should kind of rotate singles, get into the groove a little bit, feel the middle of the bat, and then maybe go from it. Because his wicket is very precious. You see that it's just edging towards the fine leg on this occasion. He will get 2 for sure, but that's not where he intended to hit the ball. These are brilliant playing conditions here tonight. They will have to post anywhere about 175 and over to have a good shot at defending that, because Midwest Stars are railed up. They're on the bottom of the table. They haven't won a game so far. They have stacked up tonight. They would want to. You have Moin Babar, you have Ashar Mehdi, Karan Kumar, Deepchand Pinnaka, all good batsmen. There's also Ankush Agarwal, who is actually a very good all-rounder. He can bowl. He hasn't come into the bowling yet. Wonder why he hasn't started the bowling, because he's a lethal left-arm in-swinger. Very hard for the righties to play. Always on target. It's going to be a good game. But again, HanoverPark Raptors also have the big hitter in the form of Samir Chaudhary.
Yes, as you rightly mentioned that, as I always say, the bowling pair or the batting pair, is always matters a lot. As far as the experience going of bowling Moeen, in an opening spell will always be crucial, and I think Midwest Stars was missing that in the first 3 games. As you can see, at the end of 3 overs, it's 6 for 1, and Moeen is into his second over. I think the quicker he gonna bowl, the quicker the batsman gonna hit, and an excellent shot towards the point for 4 runs by Meet. And you rightly mentioned, if you look at HanoverPark Raptors, you see Samir Chaudhary's name, who known for his power hits. And if you remember Josh Patel in the last year final, he single-handedly dictated terms and scored a half century and posted a good total for his team last year. So he is also due to come. And an excellent shot by Meet. Meet is taking the charge to Moeen. First the cut, then the big shot down the ground for 6. And mind you, Meet is the new addition to HanoverPark Raptors. They just picked him up in the mini draft. So I don't know much about Meet, but I think HanoverPark Raptors did their due diligence and picked the right guy.
Yeah, surprising, because Moin Babar, once upon a time, a very fast bowler, a lethal weapon really. I know a lot of batsmen who said, Shri, why don't you take strike? Because they didn't want to face Moin Babar. When we opened the innings, it was such a bowler. Over the years, he's become a spinner, just like me. But what an impressive bowler he is. Nevertheless, I see those 2 shots from me, tells the kind of confidence he's got, especially if he's picked in the mini draft. The expectations are high. And him playing the first game, look at that brilliant shot, placed it towards the backward point, and the next one, placed it on long off for a 6. That slab to the mid-on, will get 1, Shubham, on that occasion. That's really good over so far. They've got almost 11 runs this over so far. This is just incredible. Good over for the Raptors. They wanted to up that momentum. They were going really slow in terms of the economy. They were just 6 for 1 at the end of 3 overs, going at 2. So Meet Patel wanted to just tie his shoelace. Nothing wrong about it. Moin Babar won't be offended. He's not a fast bowler. He's not running 30 yards.
Definitely. Definitely. Once you do that to a fast bowler, he never likes that. No fast bowler wants to run more than 6 times in an over, And Moeen from transitioning from fast to spin. I don't know what you don't call that spin though. I will still call him fast. But again, if you see that on this special pitch of Hanover Park, the slower you bowl, the more bounce you will get on this surface. So you have to, as a spinner, find the right speed on which you want to bowl. You don't want to be too quick, and you don't want to be too slow on this one. If you are around, you know, 60-65 mark, you are an ideal bowler for this pitch. With that, we are through over number 4, 18 for 1. Moeen Babar, 2 overs, 1 for 13. Warinder is 2 overs for 5. Do we see a bowling change? And yes, we do see a bowling change. And Suri, we have Ankush Agarwal playing his first game of the season, and he always had an impact for Midwest Stars in the first 2 seasons. Midwest Stars will be hoping something of a same in this season, and especially in this match from Ankush Agarwal.
Absolutely, what an incredible bowler he is. I was able to chat with him just before the game, kind of asking him what's happening, why is he not playing the season regularly. Just got a little busy with work, but then always made impact in the power play. Just like that, just like that. He's come in almost after half the season. Look at the line. The very first ball is bang on target. Swings the ball inside, comes from left arm over the wicket. You miss that, you either going to be ball or going to be LBW. Not too easy to play Ankush Agarwal, mind you. I've played him quite often. Very, very good swing bowler. It's going to be interesting how Meet Patel is going to play him out, because I've seen Meet playing a couple of times, and he likes to play the swing, especially for an incoming bowler. That's really good running between the wickets. Impressive on that occasion. Shubham Darodkar, not the fastest of the runners, but Meet Patel definitely is.
So that is what we called game awareness, and this guy Meet is looking a solid pick for Hanover Park Raptors. He knew exactly where Deep Chand Pineka was, and he called for 2, and good thing Shubham responded positively, and an excellent running. So this is what we want to see, in these type of games and this type of tournament, to have the game awareness, which always brings an excitement to the game, and also especially for the youngsters as well, who's watching the game live, to know it's not just about seeing the ball or hitting the ball. It is as much as important. And the ball raced it away for 4. Outside edge, didn't want to hit it there where it went, but needless, it's a 4, and that is what matters.
Yeah, Meet Patel, he wanted to go over the sweeper covers on this occasion. Outside edge, but then there's no third man there. The 2 fielders who are outside are the long on and the long off. So there's nobody outside 30 yards in the back, so they would want to take their chances here tonight, and that's a really, really good shot. Brilliantly played on this occasion, just hitting it with the swing, just driving it out towards the long off. Will get a single and keeps off strike. So this is one amazing tournament that I've seen him at. Tell me something about the origin of American T20 trophy. It's literally brought up the entire franchise world into the US. I've never seen a franchise tournament so far. I mean, we've seen a lot of different leagues like Chicago Cubs, etc. But the kind of environment that this team has created, that this tournament has created, it kind of brought up other leagues like mushrooms. There's so many franchise tournaments. All of a sudden, the interest for cricket is increasing. There's a lot of international players coming in to play in Chicago now. What an exposure for youngsters, for local players, if they are setting up themselves for a chance in the international cricket. Tell me something about how it all started.
So I moved to USA in 2008. In 2009, I was trying to find cricket, uh, but thanks to Sohail Rahmani and Kamran Rashid of Bolingbrook, they introduced me to cricket. Then I meet the legend Tariq Bhai, Muhammad Tariq Khan, and since then we used to play Hemand Cricket Club. Then it became Midwest Gymkhana. I origined the name Midwest Gymkhana in 2011, and from there I was always like that. We need to do something good for the cricket. We need to level up the cricket in here. I always believe there is a lot of room for improvement, and that is when in 2014 we me and the whole management, which was then, I would like to mention their name was, if Chicago Gymkhana owner Malik Bhai, Haris Usmani, Asif Salim, me, and Tariq Bhai. We were the five guys who wanted to do something different, something unique for Chicago cricket, and we organized a Memorial Day tournament. And we didn't get much response from the leagues back then over there, and that's when Castro Cricket League was came into existence. And since then, it was in our sight to create a tournament where the all the top crop of the region comes and play, including the international cricket, so that we can elevate the game, we can improve the cricket over here. And that is what was working behind, of so many years. It is not just a one day thing that we were sitting and we said let's start a franchise. There was a thought process. This is the third year, and this is the third year of the trial that we promised our initial four teams that we took in the franchise, that we are running this for the 3 years on a trial basis, and we gonna make changes in each of the 3 season, and we're gonna find out which one works best. So far, the combination that me and our management are satisfied with is to have locals, international, and non-local, three category, along with under 21 in a playing 11. That will be the thing to take forward in this one. And yes, as you said that, a lot of leagues followed us and tried to do that, and we are absolutely happy that teams, leagues want to do good. But my whole objective is do something creative, try to innovate, try to make something of a difference that can be not just for a one season and a one off of a thing, but a regular thing where we can grow the cricket from, not just for a one time kind of a deal. And then, and the other thing was, why we didn't went for more teams is that it is a hell of a job, to accommodate just 5 teams, 2 or 3 day a week of a cricket, and you have to present at the ground, make sure everything runs smoothly. There is a lot of things that goes at the background of just organizing and making sure that things are running. And with that, Hanover Park Raptors is also moving swiftly. They are 32 for 1 in 5.3 overs, last over before the power play. So yes, Siri, next year it will be a lot more changes, a lot of new things gonna come into play for American T20 Trophy. We are trying to build on this thing. We are trying to make sure that every single thing that we want, we say, and it's up in the air, and Varinder is under it, and he took a brilliant catch, and Meet Patel, a promising start, has gone. Wicket number 2 has fell for Hanover Park Raptors, and Shiv Shani, the youngster, the under 21 guy, picks up his first wicket of the season, and I think he is playing his first game of this season.
That's Absolutely. What a bright youngster he is, Shiv Sani. That's his first wicket in the premium leagues. He's never played in franchise cricket before.
No,
to
he
my
did. He did. He was a part of Barrington Crescent Cricket Club, I think, in season 1. So he played a few of the games.
Oh, okay. So didn't notice him much, but I've been hearing his name quite a bit. He's also the son of Mehul Shani, who is a veteran cricketer here, trains a lot of young kids, trains the Saika team, the Chicago Cricket Youth Association. Excellent find he is for the Midwest Stars. They'll look to bank on him. He's also a good batsman, by the way, is what I heard. Not just a bowler, he's a perfect all-rounder. He's a complete package. So, tell me something about the teams here, Imad.
Well, there is no tournament without teams, and I would like to thank all the 5 teams of season 3. The 2 that are playing, HanoverPark Raptors. This is their first season. They are aligned with our vision. They want to do good in the region. They want to make sure the youngster, the locals have enough chances at the top level to showcase their talent, and that's why they are here, and we are very thankful to them. With that, we have Midwest Stars, who has been with us from the start, and they also aligned with us with our vision. They want to improve local cricket. They want to give chances to the youngsters. And I think Midwest Stars, along with Chicago Players, are the 2 teams. If you see today's playing 11 as well, Midwest Stars is playing 2 under 21, which is a rare sight to see, and which we highly encourage, because these are the future stars that we have. In the near future, they will be taking the field from some of the old guns. I don't want to mention any names, but we want to see new, young, exciting cricketers playing their heart out, challenging the batsmen or challenging the bowlers. That's why what we are all passionate about cricket. With that, Chicago Players, who's been with us from the day 1, we are thankful to them. Then we have Skokie Cougars, Salman Bhai, who is a new addition. They are playing for the first time. And always a supporter, Salman Bhai, of Chicago cricket. And the last on and not the least team, Itasca Infernos, new guys in the block, but very powerful, very big team. They always want to dominate by big names. That's how they want to do. So each teams operate differently, and we respect each and every single team, and we are very much happy that the owners are taking the onus and investing in Chicago cricket, and that is a lovely sight to see. With that, 6 overs are gone, 32 for 2. Shubham and Sameer Chaudhary are playing in the center, and we have a bowling change as well. No, Ankush gonna continue.
Absolutely. Thanks for introducing those teams here, Imad. So, if at all, I would personally like to thank you and Tariq Bhai for starting this franchise tournament, being the pioneers in this league, in this kind of a franchise league, and taking Chicago cricket to the next level. Incredible. I'm pretty sure all of Chicago would be thanking you and Tariq Bhai for starting this kind of a wonderful tournament. This kind of gave room for USAPL in Bolingbrook, Midwest Premier League, and there's going to be more leagues in upcoming years. I'm sure of that. Gets a lot of opportunity for everybody to play in Chicago. This is incredible. So Shubham Darodkar, he's playing on 5 from 12, kind of struggling at the moment. There you go. That's sensible. Just taking it on the full, placing it between that gap in the point and the covers. We'll get you on that occasion. He's got to do some of that, because Shubham Darodkar, he shouldn't worry about the strike rate really. He can hit big. All he needs to do is set, because the 2 big wickets of Jay Desai and Meet Patel, they are in the dugout now. So a lot falls on these 2. And Sameer Chaudhary, oh boy, easy a treat to watch or what when he gets going. Oh, look at that. Shubham, fielder getting underneath it. That will be taken. Yes, it is. That is the end of Shubham Darodkar. The 3rd wicket for the Raptors. Shubham Darodkar making no impact here. 7 of 13. Wanted to go long on. Completely mistimed it. And Deep Chand Pinaka, he is not going to make any mistake. What an incredible fielder he is. So the Raptors 3 down, just over the power play. Got to build some partnership here tonight and get that at least get that 70-80 run before they keep going. So Bhavish Patel has played in UAE, international player. Gonna see what he's gonna do tonight. He's been struggling with the offside deliveries lately in this tournament that I've specifically seen. So you keep it on the off. Bhavish Patel hasn't been making any impact when you bowl towards the offside. It's gonna be wonderful to watch this game here tonight.
With the wicket number 3 is down, Bhavish come to the crease, and Bhavish and Samir are the two more experienced players for HanoverPark Raptors are in the middle. HanoverPark Raptors will be banking on them to make a big impact in today's game. And yes, Bhavish plays for UAE. He's from India, and as he has signed as a non-local in this team for HanoverPark Raptors. And it is an excellent concept if you see like to play locals along with non-locals and international. It gives the youngsters a sense of belonging and give them the impression of how to conduct themselves in the middle. An excellent shot by Bhavish, a gentle push for 2. Moeen get the ball. If you see, there is no need to go for the big shot. If you are experienced enough, there are enough twos in the ground. Mind you, this is a very big ground, considering the grounds that we have in Chicagoland area. This is one of the best ground that we have in the region. Dug out beautifully by Bhavish. Excellent comeback by Ankush Agarwal. So Suri, since me and you go way back, we have played different tournaments, traveled together. How Ankush is in the stride to Bhavish. Up in the air, fall short, chance for a run out. And I think umpire gave out. There was a yes and no call between the two, mix up, and Bhavish Patel is gone. An awkward bounce to Bhavish. Bhavish was searching for a ball. Shiv Shani was alert, so as Ashar Mehdi. And Ashar Mehdi took the bails off in a flash. Bhavish fell short. Wicket number 4 is down.
Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't sure what Bhavish Patel was trying to do there. It was a slower one from Ankush Agarwal. He tried to just flick it down the leg. Was edged and it almost fell short of the point fielder. Could have been a catch as well. Missing that. Not sure why he was running. There was no call. It's interesting. Could have been super risky right off the bat. You should know that because you haven't edged it. You haven't even seen the ball. Wonder why you made that call. So these wickets are just crumbling at the moment. The Raptors are struggling to gain that momentum. And Midwest Stars are picking up wickets in form of runouts, catches, you name it. They are completely annihilating the Raptors here tonight. If they were to have any chance of defending this, they have to score at least 150. They still can do that. There's still Samir Chowdhury. There is still Harsh Patel. There is still Prakshesh Patel. There's some batting down the order, but they've got to build that partnership. So, Imad, you were asking me about when we were playing in previous tournaments, and you kind of stopped with that wicket. Continue that.
Yeah. So one of the success that we think that we had is when you travel and you see different areas tournaments. You compare the two between what you have locally and what is available out there, and that is where we have decided that hey, we need to bring some of the good tournaments to our region as well, and that is where we thought that a tournament where we can have all the talented players of the region comes and play and showcase their talent will be a good idea. Because I never understood why we don't send our region's strongest team, one team, strongest team, to outside tournament and have an impact. And the reason was, there wasn't any tournament that supports local talent to compete in just one tournament.
Absolutely. I remember those days when we used to travel to Dallas to play the Dallas T20. I remember the days when I played for the the US Nationals. I had to go to Florida to play the US Nationals in the Fort Lauderdale. And then I have seen so many tournaments across happening in Michigan, all over the US, you name it, St. Louis. But nothing beats this, in my opinion. The kind of camera coverage you have, thanks to Studio 7, what an incredible coverage. I'm definitely going to have some feedback for Hassan Bhai. I think going forward, you should have 4 cameras straight covering over the wicket and around the wicket. Because right now, as you can see, if there's a left arm bowler, you see the batsman being covered by the runner, not by the non-striker. So I'm pretty much sure eventually you're going to have reviews, third umpires, everything. The technology is coming up, and I see the hard work that you and Tariq Bhai are putting in. No wonder this American T20 trophy is going to be one of the brightest tournaments and the magnanimous tournaments around. So, Imad, one question that I had for you: what is the goal of American T20?
And Shiv Shani, the under 21 sensation, and I think he got selected for the regional team as well for Midwest region. He will be in action soon as well. Um, you know, is to improve, the local cricket. If you see in the first season, the lights that we used to play was yellow lights. We did that improvement, and now it's white light. It's much more better, much more clear and fun to play. Other than that, if you see, the black side screen is now in play. We will like that to be more bigger side screens for a better viewing, but we are trying to improve little by little, slowly by slowly, because you have to work with the park district and follow all the protocols that is there to be need to follow. Then you mentioned something about Hassan Bhai. What we're gonna say about Hassan Bhai. The more I say, the lesser it becomes. He's an absolute, truly a legend. The passion that he have is common as ours, that we share for this game, and he supported us from the beginning, and we are very thankful for him and his team, who always are here for us on our call, try to cover the game. And definitely, all the 4 cameras, 6 cameras, everything needs resources, needs an implementation, and needs the hard work. And mind you, the things that we want to do is we do out of passion. so everybody is putting their time in just to make sure the cricket flourish, because one thing we all have is in common is just that we all are passionate about cricket. As far as the vision goes for American T20, vision is very, very, very simple. We want local, non-local and international cricket to play together, and the wicket is gone. What an excellent catch by Moeen. It is Moeen again. Moeen is making an impact with bowling, with fielding, taking catches. So is it the luck of Moeen that was Midwest Stars was missing? The big wicket of Samir Chaudhary. Samir Chaudhary is disappointed, but he have to go. Shiv Shani got his 2nd wicket, I believe.
What an incredible ball that one. It almost looked like a faster one, but I would like to watch the replay on that occasion if possible. But that almost looked like a fast bowler action. That was a slower one. Samir just tried to place it towards that point area, because the point was way back. It was almost towards a gully, And look at that catch. What an incredible effort from Moin Babar. A full stretch and a dive to get that big wicket of Samir Chaudhary. Samir Chaudhary gone for a duck. How often do you see that? On his given day, Samir Chaudhary, he can go big. Oh boy, that's a huge blow. And Midwest Stars, they will look to close in on that run rate. For sure, they're going to win. If they're going to win tonight, they will have 4 points. It's going to be interesting to see by what margin they're going to win tonight. Because one thing I'll tell you, this game is completely dominated by Midwest Stars so far. There's no intent. There's no real. It doesn't look like HanoverPark Raptors. They have a strategy. They're just playing it out. They're 5 wickets down. Wonder what's happening really. Even the singles, they're edging it towards the fine leg. They're not hitting anything on the middle of the bat tonight. It's just a pure pressure. Just incredible how these youngsters are coming into these big stages and annihilating the big boys. If tournaments like IPL has taught you anything, that's annihilation and invention. Seen a lot of annihilation here tonight. Brilliantly played between that gap of that point and the gully. They should get 2 on that occasion. Look at that. Brilliant spell from Shiv Sani. Just 9 runs and he's picked up 2 wickets. 2 big wickets. And he was also involved in a run out. What a fine youngster he is. Take a bow, kiddo. Take a bow. So Jash Patel, he comes in now. So Jash Patel, he's a big hitter of the ball. He's scored a 38-ball century. One time when I watched the Chicago Cup in Skokie Park, he's got that ability to hit big. He'll just have to raise up to that occasion here tonight. If he kind of stands up towards the end, it's going to be a treat. The score's definitely going to be above 160. So the Midwest Stars, a lot of bowling options here tonight. You see there's Datta Prakash, there's Shiv Sani, Ankush Agarwal, Moin Babar, Karan Kumar, Varinder Jawar, and they also have Abdullah Khadri. So many bowling options really. 7-8 bowling options here tonight.
Yeah, so if you see the Midwest Stars squad, I think where they are lacking in their squad, as far as I'm concerned, not to be picky, is that they are filled with all-rounders. And what they are missing in their top order is a quality batsman who can carry the innings other than, Karan Kumar. They lack that. They have the experience of Ashar Mehdi, but, nothing concrete that can the team bank on. But each team have their own flair, and they are banking on their bowling option, which I believe is one of the best bowling side in this tournament.
Absolutely. You talk about that batting order that surprises me. There's good batsmen all around. You see, it's just not the T20 format players that you see often. Karan Kumar has changed his game over the years. I've known Karan Kumar when he came into Chicago. He used to take his time to set up and then attack, but always scores big. Always, almost every game. But what's surprising is, you see, ever since he started playing minor league cricket, you see that positive intent from him from ball 1. He's been scoring almost at over 160 strike rate.
Yeah, definitely. And who will know it better, Karan, than you? You has been his teammate for such a long time.
Absolutely. I've been playing with him for almost 10 years in the same team. We've played so many leagues together. What a wonderful treat to watch that batsman for sure. But if you look at that batting order of Midwest Stars, You talk about Ashan Mehdi. When he was in his prime, it was a different ball game altogether. But now he's not. He's struggling to find his form. But Karan Kumar, he is in form. Apart from that, I would like to see. So Shiv Sani is definitely a good addition. He can bat well. He's also gonna play fast. He's not somebody who relies on singles and doubles. He's a very quality bat. Datta Prakash can bat, but not in the T20 format. He's usually that run-a-ball player. You give him a 50-over match, he'll score a century in 100 balls, which would be ideal. But for T20, you need somebody to get that acceleration, and a lot depends on Karan for most part. And Deepchand Pinaka is probably the best finisher in American T20 trophy, because when he comes down at that fifth order, it doesn't matter what the run rate is, he just finishes those. And how many times has he won it for Barrington in the last 2 seasons?
With that, we are 9 overs down, 43 for 5. Josh Patel and Harsh Patel are at the middle. And of course, each team has its own strategy that they want to go in the game with. I still feel for HanoverPark Raptors, there is firepower to come. Captain Rajat Patel is still in the dugout, and he can bat too, and he can hit some big sixes. In the last game, the one that he hit to Vineet was a big one. And Shivshani coming into the attack to Harsh, well defended for no run. Coming back to the teams, how they are stacked up, how they want to use their options. When we look at the options of Midwest Stars in the bowling department, they do have. And when you look at their batting order, there are a lot of adjustment that is needed to be done. And definitely when you look at HanoverPark Raptors, it is always exciting to see HanoverPark Raptors, because any one of them, if they kept on going, they are treat to watch.
Absolutely. So many match winners across all teams. Chicago players seems to be very, very comfortable on top of the table, and with Cougars following them, most certainly looks like those two teams are going to play the finals.
You never know, man. This is American T20 trophy. In season 1, every single team had a chance to make it to the finals. They were all tied up on the same point. Same thing was happening in season 2, where every team was going into the playoffs just on the basis of net run rate. So it looks an easy tournament to be in, but trust me, the quality of players and the teams that have, they don't let that slide in a hurry.
Oh yeah, who knows that better than me? I've played the first season. I played for Skokie. And this year I'm still playing for Skokie Cougars. Got drafted in the mini draft, thanks to Salman Bhai and Kami. They always had my back. They always believe in what I could do. Definitely excited to perform for them. Oh, this time Josh Patel goes up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh no. Sloppy effort. He covered the ground. I wonder who the fielder is.
It was Mohit Patel, the youngster.
Yeah, so he covered a lot of ground. Just couldn't judge the ball. It's never easy. And definitely not easy under the lights. If there's any chance, Shiv would have gotten the third wicket. Brilliant bowling this from Shiv Sani. It's almost to the end of the third. That's the end of the third over. 12 runs and 2 wickets. 10 for 3. Brilliant kid. So yeah, talking about the American T20 trophy, to me the best ever season that I've seen in all of the leagues was the first season. What a cracker of a final that was. How often do you see a super over in a final and just winning it by a ball even in the final over?
Man, that was a cracker of a season, and a final where 1,500 plus crowd was attended, a record in the history of Chicago cricket. I never see such crowd turning out in that numbers. The finals was Barrington Crescent Cricket Club and Skokie Raiders. Both have their spectators, who rushed to the ground. The ground was jam packed. The atmosphere was lightening up, goosebump feeling. And also that the six that Fahad Babar hit to Javed Patel was in my memory, just like Dhoni 2011 World Cup game. It was a hell of a shot. And Minaj Hira was the fielder who couldn't get to the ball, and Skokie just lost by an inch, I would say, one ball here and there. It was Skokie games to lose, and Barrington hold their nerves.
Absolutely. I was actually playing the finals. I was in the losing end, but then what a cracker of a game it was. That actually was in my memories for a very, very long time. Incredible game. You live and breathe for that kind of a game to perform at that level. What an incredible close game that was. Tata Prakash continuing the attack. Brilliant line this one. Misfield on that occasion from Moin Babar. He's taken a brilliant catch, but that should have been stopped. Usually at this level, you've got to stop those. But Tata Prakash, super consistent. One of the finest spinners. They call him the Mantrik. Usually is super economical, turns both ways. Very, very smart. Brilliantly played towards the backward point. Will get a single. So thank you so much, Imad, for joining us in the commentary box. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you, Suri, for talking and inviting me over here. And with that, we are hoping for a good game tonight. And Josh needs to bring his A game to tonight to have a good total to bowl on. With that, Suri, continue.
All right, folks. So coming back into the game, the Raptors, they're struggling a little bit. Not easy. Almost the end of the 11th over. The Raptors are 51 for 5. They still got 90. If they were to go 10 runs per over for the next 9 overs, that will give them a total of 141, which would still be a decent total. Half fighting chance there on that occasion. Shiv Sani, boy, what a kid he has turned out to be. Incredible. What calm, what composure. Just brilliant. I wonder why he's not finishing it up. He came into bowl, but then there's a bowling change announced. He should have completed. He's been bowling brilliantly. Young kid. There's no way he's going to get tired after 3 overs. Should have come in and finished it off. Deepchand Pinaka, he's one of the finest bowlers as well. But he could still come after Shiv Sani. Because the run rate's just 4.64. And Josh Patel and Harsh Patel. Harsh playing on 9 from 13 and Josh playing on 6 from 11. Both of them haven't scored a boundary so far. So I'm just holding the bat here of Batman Chicago Player Edition. What a brilliant willow. See that here. Incredible. The bat of Adil Ahmedullah, the third highest scorer in American T20 trophy this season. Have won a couple of games for his team. He's pulled the games out of nowhere. Looks like there's crowd walking in the background. They're just waiting for the crowd to pass him. Alright, we're good to go. And Deep Chand Pinaka into the attack now. Oh, brilliant first ball Yorker. What an incredible York one. That one. Harsh Patel. Very good bat. Along with Jash Patel. Brilliant first ball. You ball a ball like that, you keep the batsman on the back foot. At least keep him guessing. Because you are sending the signs early on that you're not going to be taken easy. So there's a deep square leg. There's a mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep extra cover. Oh, brilliant. This time he just places it towards the point. Oh, that's misfield again. From Moin Babar. Should not have been a run. Good effort there. Almost stopped it. Just couldn't collect the ball. Still these singles, they will not hurt the Midwest Stars here tonight. Deep Chand Pinaka, Ranadeep Eleti, Kush, Ganji, they all have defined, redefined, and extra redefined this word fitness. Super fit athletes, all of them. They've brought a new expectation to the cricket in Chicagoland. Doesn't matter if you score, it doesn't matter if you can bowl 140, you don't look fit. You're not picked nowadays, thanks to all these fit players. What an incredible piece of bowling from the Midwest Stars here tonight. They have picked up 5 wickets. They're not allowing any boundaries to flow. They're not letting that momentum up. You get a couple of boundaries, all of a sudden the momentum changes. But look at that. Brilliant bowling from Deep Chand Pinaka. Harsh Patel just trying to defend that. The ball travels all the way towards the short mid wicket. Gets a single. So what's surprising is the intent of HanoverPark Raptors. Wonder what they want to do now. If you were to get into the game, so there's 2 ways you can go about it in this innings. You can just play that 110, 120 at this run rate, and then maybe lose it by like 6-7 overs. Yeah, you play like that. That shows that kind of an intent. And then you lose maybe by like 6-7 overs. That's a safe place. You keep a little bit of a run rate playing like that, but you have still given up on the game. Or you keep counter attacking and you keep going after the bowlers. Doesn't matter how the wickets fall. 1 or 2 batsmen, they click, they pose 100 together. All of a sudden you put that 150. You have a fighting chance. Will be super interesting. This is straight into the hands. The mid-wicket fielder Ankush Agarwal. He's not going to drop any. So that's the end of Jash Patel. Wonder what he was trying to do really. Looked like he wanted to clear it. It was half-hearted. Didn't try to hit the ball too hard, almost like picking it up and throwing it away. Let's look at the replay once again on that occasion. You see that he's coming so late and he's tried to push the ball rather than time or punch. Expect a better result. But the Raptors, it's pain and agony for them tonight. There's Harsh Patel, there's Rajat Patel, there's Prakshish Patel. Still good batting. They've got to have positive intent and keep counter-attacking. They can still do that. Played with them, good players, all of them. Just that the intent is not right here tonight. Datta Prakash, and what an incredible over from Deepchand Pinaka. So the bowling change of Shiv Sani that worked, but it pretty much would have been the same even if Shiv Sani bowled that, because he was almost bowling at the same rate for the last 3 overs. But nonetheless, Deepchand Pinaka did the same. And look at Datta Prakash, just 8 runs from 2 overs. What an incredible spinner he is. Plays minor league cricket. That's called wide by the umpire. This time he tried to place one into that extra cover area, edges it towards the third man, should get 2. Yes, he will. So these 2s and 1s, they don't help much. They will keep the scoreboard ticking for sure. But 12.1, 57 for 6 is bad for Test cricket. And you talk about T20 cricket, it's worse. What an incredible ball this from Datta Prakash. Turning it away from the batsman. Let's look at the replay, why the batsman's surprised. Yeah, it was close to the line. This time he pulls one towards the square leg and the fielder right there, he doesn't drop any. What an incredible catch, and that's the first wicket for Datta and 7th wicket for the for the HanoverPark Raptors. Wonder who the catcher is in the deep. Should be Shiv Sani. Let's look at the replay on that occasion. So it should be Shiv Sani who's taken the catch. You can take him off the bowling, but you cannot take him off the game. Always feel his presence. What a bright kid. Got a run out, got a catch. Got 2 wickets. Bowled a brilliant economical spell. What a phenomenal kid. So looks like the game's going to be wrapped up early tonight. There's still 3 wickets for the HanoverPark Raptors. So Prakshesh Patel is into the attack. Prakshesh Patel, he has the ability to hit big. Usually he's a finisher. Comes down about 16th, 17th over. Plays those couple of biggies. Wonder what he's going to do tonight. He's still got 7.3 overs left. He tried to cut one to that gap between the point and the gully. Never easy. Datta Prakash, that's a quicker one from him. What a brilliant bowler. This time he flights one. What brilliant bowling from Datta. You know the batsmen are playing tentative. You could flight the ball, because if they were attacking, flighting the ball doesn't make sense. But now that they're on the back foot, that's a faster one yet again. Brilliant bowling this from Datta Prakash. Just 3 runs coming off it and a wicket. Just like Deepchand Pinaka in the previous over. So these bowlers, everybody is coming in, is making their name count. They're registering their names in that script of an easy win. 7 wickets down the Raptors. They would be thinking it would have been nicer to have chased down. If they were going to put up a total like this, it's better to chase it. Given an option, they would want to chase now, knowing what the future is going to be. can't change what's happened. Both good umpires here tonight. Umpire Hassan along with umpire Darpan Patel. Good folks, both of them. Spoken with them before the game. That's a dot ball yet again. So it's getting tougher and tougher for the Raptors here tonight. The signals are drying off. You see the team, the attitude. Mostly Gujarati team, this one as well. Just like the Chicago players. But look at the intent from both teams. Manan Patel, along with Charlie, or sometimes with Prithvesh, or sometimes with Daria, but they just keep going from ball one. The intent is clear. You see that. They know it's never easy to take singles because they're closing in on you. You have 5 fielders outside usually, but not anymore. They just have 4 fielders now. Not even 4 actually, just 3 long on, mid wicket, and deep backward square leg. There's a mid off. Usually they go back, but not tonight. The third man, he is almost by the 30 yards. This time he cuts one, and that's misfield by Mohit Patel. That should be a wide. Good keeping, but will get a bye. Yes, that's wide signal by the umpire. So that those are 2 free runs. You see the extras tonight from the Midwest Stars. Just 4 extras. Just brilliant. Except for Meet Patel, who had an impressive strike rate of 129. That should be a wide. Yes, it is. Usually the 1 per over cannot be over the head, can be over the shoulders. But on this occasion it was way over the head. The umpire signals wide, so now there's 6 extras all of a sudden. 7, sorry. So you see those strike rates from this team. Jay Desai 40 strike rate, Shubham 50, Meet Patel 129. That's the best strike rate tonight. That's a dot ball yet again. So Samir Chowdhury went for a duck. Bhavesh Patel, strike rate 67, Harsh Patel 68, Jash Patel 50, and now Rajat Patel playing at a strike rate of 67, the captain himself. And Prakshesh Patel played 4 balls, hasn't opened the innings, the run book yet. This is a classic sign that you are not positive. Not tonight. So 63 for 7. 1 ball to go. Raptors, there's got to be some Rinko Singh innings here tonight. Wonder who would bring that up. If you cannot bring that, can't do anything about it. Brilliantly placed towards the extra covers. Should get two. Yes, they will. At this point, it almost looks like the Midwest Stars have taken it easy. They would rather prefer 100 on the total so they can bat for some time. It almost looks like that. The body language. Datta Prakash continuing the attack. Look at that. Prakshish Patel try to hit one between the gap between the mid wicket and the deep square leg. Couldn't just time it. Just goes towards the square leg. Datta Prakash super economical tonight. Coming in to bowl his last over. Oh, this time he places one and should be gone. Oh, that's a drop catch. That is a drop catch and a life for Prakshish Patel. The fielder Abdullah Qadri has covered the ground. He was right there. Just couldn't grab it. Let's watch the replay if there's one. Picked it up towards the long off. The fielder should be taken. Easy catch on that occasion. This time Rajat Patel just trying to place it towards the covers. Will get one. And there's going to be an extra. No. Good backup by Karan Kumar. Oh, this time he goes up in the air, and this time Java right there, and he doesn't drop it. Datta Prakash gets his second. Look at that. Tried to hit it with the turn. Just couldn't time it. Bottom edged it. And Jawar, he's not going to drop those. Varinder Jawar. That's the second catch. And that's the 8th wicket for the Raptors. So they're trying to wrap it up tonight early. They will want to bank on that run rate here tonight because they win by that kind of a margin. The run rate will come up. They might even end up 4th in the points table. They're currently placed in the last in the points table. So the Infernos, they have won 2. They will stand 3rd even after the game tonight. Unless the Raptors win by a huge margin, in which case they would end up being 3rd in the table. But the Midwest Stars are more likely to end up at 4th position after this game. So Yaj Maheshwari, bowler really. So the tails already started. But Yaj can also rotate singles and doubles if not for the boundaries. But would be interesting to see what his attitude is going to be. There's only 5 overs left really after this. Yeah, so clearly the indication from the dugout is just try to score those 30 odd runs. Let's place a commendable total of 100. Saves the grace. Oh no, this time he picks one. Oh, that's drop catch in the deep, and that's a boundary. Wonder who the fielder is. Let's look at the replay. The catch was right there. Picks one and places it right into the hands of the fielder. Let's take I'll take a quick 1 hour break and be right back. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 16 overs, the Raptors 76 for 8. So, so Varinder Jawar, he's into the attack now. 4 overs to go. Rajat Patel playing at a strike rate of 100, and Yaj Maheshwari playing at a run rate that's over 100. Very rare to watch in this innings of Raptors. Now Rajat Patel, the strike rate 87.5. Yaj Maheshwari 116. So you look at that strike rate of everybody except for Meet Patel and now Yaj Maheshwari. Nobody scored over 100. What a good ball. Brilliant ball, this one. So the long off, moving a little wideish. Oh, this time he tries to take room and places it towards the covers. Will just get one. Oh, that's brilliantly cut towards the third man. That should get only one. Good fielding there in the deep from Moin Baba. Oh, this time he tried to loft one. It's almost like a slam dunk. Let's look at the replay on that occasion. Look at where Yaj is actually watching the ball versus where he's hitting. He didn't even see the ball when he was hitting it. This time he plays one towards extra cover. Oh, directed and is gone. What an incredible piece of fielding from Datta Prakash. He's like this Ravinder Jadeja. You can never take him out of the action. Does a lot of direct hits. And that is the end of Rajat Patel. So the last wicket now. Wonder where that will take the Raptors here tonight. This is exactly what I talk about, the positive intent. You know that the Midwest Stars are closing in. You might as well play positive because this 78 could have been scored in about 8-9 overs and saved everybody a lot of time. And look at that spell from Varinder Jawar. 3 overs, 7 runs and 0 wickets. Just brilliant. Moin Babar now coming into the attack to just wrap it up. Yaj Maheshwari and Arpan Patel now. That's the last wicket. Wonder how many runs this last wicket partnership is going to squeeze. There's 3 overs left. There's a very, very good chance of posting 30 runs if they keep hitting. But given that the last one, they don't want to take chances. They might probably go for singles. That's a good ball from Moin Babar. They've done everything right tonight except that one drop catch of Abdullah Qadri. Brilliant bowling. Brilliant bowling. Even the non-striker is having a word with Arpan Patel, saying, "Hey buddy, take it easy, that's fine. Let's play off the 20 overs." Yeah, definitely that's the talk that's happened. Because Arpan Patel, he's not looking to hit anything. Just will try to play them out. Mind you, you try to play them out, your run rate is going to fall even more. Because the wickets, it doesn't matter. It's the number of balls versus runs is what's counted towards the run rate. So you try to play all 20 overs and don't score runs, your run rate is going to go even bad. So if you want to score runs, just go for it. That's 5 dot balls already. There's no runs of this over so far. Might as well be a maiden over. Oh no, they got a single. That's not a maiden over. That edged it towards the square leg. And Arpan Patel will keep the strike. So Yaj Maheshwari will not be happy. He's playing on 8 from 7. He's this only second person in the entire innings to be scoring more at a strike rate of more than 100. You might as well give that kid a strike. Let him take a shot at it. He's trying to swing that one again. And Varinder Jawar. What an incredible spell this. Yeah, this time he plays it down towards the fine leg. Will get one. There was bat involved. The sound was even audible to the commentary box. Oh, brilliant. Excellent bowling this. Yaj Maheshwari finally got strike. He's now playing at a strike rate of 100. Oh, he tries to place one towards the third man now. Gets a single. Keeps that 100 strike rate continuing. Good for him. At least we'll go back to the dugout and say, "Hey boys, you cannot scold me. I've played 8 from 8. Oh, this time Arpan Patel tried to hit one towards the square leg. Took it on the full. That hit the umpire. That will only be a single. Let's look at the replay. I hope the umpire is okay. See that he took it on the full and hit it. Went and hit the umpire. So the umpire is all right. Just we can all have a quick laugh about it. Brilliant. This time he played. Oh, this time Datta couldn't collect it. That's the end of the 19th over. 4 runs coming off it. HanoverPark Raptors, they will take those 4 runs. They'll be happy with it. So Moin Babar, he'll finish the honors here tonight. The last over of the innings. Will the Hanover Park reach that decent figure of 100? Most likely not. It was edged towards the fine leg. It was a single, but Yaj Maheshwari, he says no. He will probably want to launch a couple. Kid taking big responsibility. But you know what? His strike rate gone down to 100. So officially, as of this ball, oh, this time he pulls one towards the mid-wicket. Fielder there. Oh, that's 6. That's a valuable hit. Incredible hit from Yaj Maheshwari. That's an awesome shot. Where was he all this while? That's a googly. Picked it up nicely and launched one. Fielder right there. Just couldn't get it. Tries to drive one to down the mid-off. Will only get one. Arpan Patel won it. No, that's not out. What was Arpan Patel doing? The throw was coming towards his end. Wonder what he was trying to do. Let's look at the replay. Nothing wrong about it. Nicely drives one towards the mid-off. The throw you can see was coming towards his end and he's still not going back. He's asking for it. Wonder what he was doing. Oh my goodness. That is close. That is really close. Wonder where the bat was. It's not visible from this angle, but he seemed to have dragged it after the bails were dislodged. Maybe just crossed that line. So Yaj Maheshwari now, as of this ball, has a higher strike rate in the innings of Raptors. Oh, this time Arpan. Oh no, that's out given by the umpire. That's really good keeping from Ashar Mehdi. You don't want to play around with him, so that's all out. And you know what? The Raptors are wrapped up for 90. Look at the scorecard. Highest strike rate is of Yaj Maheshwari, 17 of 13 not out. Meet Patel, second highest strike rate of 129, 22 of 17, 7 extras. And extras is the fourth highest scorer. The 7 extras, they are the fourth highest scorer. So it tells you all about the innings of the HanoverPark Raptors. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back for the second innings to see how Midwest Stars are going to play it out. Will they finish early on, get some run rate up? Or will HanoverPark Raptors get a trick up their sleeve and make it a tighter game?
Looking to blast into summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun.
So Samir Chaudhary opening the bowling and Ashar Mehdi opening it in style with the 6. So Midwest Stars, their intent is absolutely clear. They have Karan Kumar and Ashar Mehdi opening. Look at that, picked it up right from that slot. There's nobody outside the 30 yards. Now the long off went back and the deep extra cover went back as well. What an incredible hit from Ashar Mehdi. The first ball 6. They're only chasing 91. Now they need 85. This time he picks one again towards the long on. Should be a boundary. Oh, it's a 6. That's 2 in 2. What an incredible hit that. Once again picked it right from that slot and put it away. Ashar Mehdi has decided tonight he is not going to back down to anything. Not tonight. So the long on going back now. And the long off came inside. This deep extra cover. This time he flicks one towards the fine leg and it's a boundary this time. Ashar Mehdi just dealing it in boundaries at the moment. That's 16 of the first 3 balls. What an incredible start this is for the Midwest Stars. That's a surprising start from Ashar Mehdi. He usually lets Karan Kumar be the aggressor. Only picks like a boundary and over. Relies on singles and doubles. He's looking so comfortable here tonight. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. Not sure if it's going to be a wide, but there's going to be 2 byes for sure. And that's a wide signal by the umpire. So that's 3 freebies. So that's 19 runs in the first 3 deliveries. A quarter of the runs that they required have been scored already. And it's just the first over. This time he pulls one towards the long on again. Will get 2 on this occasion. This is brilliant hitting. What an incredible start. A very, very positive start from Ashar Mehdi. 21 already. And Ashar playing on 18 from 4. Oh boy. What surface, what planet is he batting on? Oh, that's a good ball. This time, checking the helmet on this occasion. That's a good quality comeback from Samir Chaudhary. He's a very, very experienced campaigner, knows how to give a good comeback. But tonight, he's been expensive in the first over and nothing can change that. Tries to play one towards the long on. Should be 2 yet again. The ball just deviating from the fielder in the mid-on. That's a very, very good first over. 23 runs off it. A quarter of the runs coming right in the first over. At this rate, if they keep scoring in 4 overs, that's game over. At the end of the first over, Midwest Stars 23 for no loss. So the spinners are into the attack right away after what they have seen in the first over. Absolute carnage of Samir Chaudhary, the very first over. So Harsh Patel, the spinner coming in from the street end of the Hanover Park. Oh, this time Karan Kumar hits one towards the long off. Fielder will cut it off, but will get too easily. This is a very, very positive start here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this game will be over soon. At this rate, there's a certain appeal now. A very, very quick. Oh, directed as well. Leg by signal by the umpire. Harsh Patel, there was a desperate appeal. Let's look at the replay. No, it's not out. It was hitting outside the off stump. There was a shot attempted. There's no way that's going to be out. Good umpiring there from Hassan. Good eyes there on that occasion. There was a chance for the run out as well. A direct hit could have been closer. Karan will take that leg by. Oh, this time Ashar Mehdi wanted to pull one towards the backward square leg. Missed to read that spin completely. But what I love is that intent from Midwest Stars here tonight. Intent is what you need to win T20 games. The intent. Oh, there you go. He pulls one towards the fine leg now. Should be too easy. Even be a 4. Yes, it is. That's a boundary. And Ashar Mehdi, his song continues. Song of absolute carnage. Oh, this time he plays one towards the mid wicket. There is a fielder, he'll cut it off. Ashar Mehdi will be happy to take a single and get off strike. There's one ball remaining. What an incredible start for the Midwest Stars. 31 in 1.5. They're scoring at a run rate of 16.91. And look at that innings from Ashar Mehdi. 25 from 9. Just incredible. This time Karan places one towards the covers. Take one and will keep the strike. That's the end of the second over. Midwest Stars 32 for no loss. So Arpan Patel into the attack now. They've taken off Samir Chaudhary after that first over. Not sure if it's gonna change anything here tonight. Because these two batsmen, they've made up their mind They're going to go after them and put on a solid run rate tonight. At this rate, they might end up finishing the game before the power play. Oh, this time Karan slaps one. Brilliant shot towards the covers for a boundary. So both these batsmen, they're making sure they're not losing any chance of keeping that run rate up for their team tonight. If they finish it up before the power play, you know what the result is. That's going to boost their run rate by margin. That's going to bring them back to the 4th position with a commendable run rate. And every win from then, it's going to be different. Brilliantly played this time. He just places one towards the square leg. Good running between the wickets. Ashar Mehdi called for it. Good fielding. But these low scoring games, they are so demotivating even for the fielders. Sometimes I've seen the players wanting to have the game finished early, even if they're losing. This time it's edge towards the third man. Might even go for a boundary. Yes, it will. Arpan Patel, he's usually fast. He should have a third man. He's got a long on and a mid wicket. He should have a third man. Ashar Mehdi, he hasn't hit anything towards the mid wicket. You might as well have the long on and the third man. That's the best field placement for Ashar Mehdi right now. Look at his run rate. Look at his strike rate. 29 from 10. Scoring at almost 300. Oh, this time he places one towards the sweeper covers. We'll just get one. Smart batting this from Ashar. You score a boundary. You take a single and get off strike. He's already 30 from just 11. Karan Kumar playing on 8 from 5. This is the intent I was talking about, that the HanoverPark Raptors in the first innings were lagging. Oh, this time Karan places one towards the covers. Good fielding there. Won't get a single. This time he just defends it towards the covers. That's an expensive over from Arpan Patel. 10 runs coming off it. At the end of 3 overs, Midwest Stars 42. They're going at a run rate of 14. Harsh Patel has been the economical bowler so far. This time, what an incredible shot from Ashar Mehdi. Might go for a 4. Yes, it is. What an incredible shot. Picked it up from the slot. Let's look at the replay. Came down the track, picked it up brilliantly and executed it towards extra covers. Ashar Mehdi, oh boy, where has been this innings, this entire tournament? He had a bad decision the last game. This time he wants to go towards the square leg. So Ashar Mehdi has made up his mind. He's not gonna play the regular game. This time he reverse sweeps one. Umpire, yes, that's given. You try and reverse sweep, you usually get out if you miss it. Replay hasn't got it. Maybe let's watch it once again. Yeah, sure. Most probably looks like it. It was right in front of the wickets. The hip, still he was reverse sweeping it. Absolutely marvelous innings comes to an end. This is good comeback from Harsh Patel. He's been the most economical bowler. He's gone for a boundary in the first. He came back really strong. Took that big wicket of Ashar Mehdi. They've already scored half the runs they needed, the Midwest Stars. There's 45 more needed in 16.3. Very, very tough to defend that kind of a total at this point. But when you bowl at that length, the batsmen make the mistakes. And look at that. Suresh Kohli is into the attack now. Probably the impact player. He scored a 50 in his last game. Brilliantly bowled. Oh, that's gone. That's gone as well. This is just unbelievable. The momentum now shifting towards the Raptors. It's still a very, very difficult task. There's still Karan Kumar. But Suresh Kohli, what was he doing? Let's watch the replay. Look at that. He came walking down and misses it and absolutely has no chance to go back. Good keeping there from Jay Desai. Brilliant stump. Quick hands. Oh boy. That's just not on. You've got an opportunity. You play in these leagues. Get that kind of an opportunity. You just wasted it. The only innings really of Suresh Kohli that I have seen where he played a really gem of an innings was that 50 that he scored. His team didn't win, but then he was the only batsman batting. Scored 52, I believe. That was one good innings that I've seen. And almost 8-9 innings that I've seen him play in these franchise leagues. But no matter what, now they have Varinder Jawar. They have sent him up the order to hit big. Varinder Jawar usually comes towards the tail. Wonder what the strategy is. They still have very, very good batsmen. They still have Deepchand Pinnaka, Datta Prakash. But they have sent Varinder. There's still Saqib Chowdhury. There's Ankush Agarwal. There's plenty of batting lineup in the dugout. They'll have absolutely no problems with that. But look at that. That one over from Harsh Patel, brilliant. They were flying at a run rate of almost 14 runs per over before this over. All of a sudden, he brings it down to 11.5. Picks up 2 wickets. Just that first 4. Look at that momentum after that 4. Even with the dot ball, the momentum was drifting away, like literally rocketing high towards the Midwest Stars. But now they have provided that crucial breakthrough. Sometimes you get these big wickets, all of a sudden it becomes a pressure situation. There's a lot of talking, there's energy, there's motivation, and there's at least 100 people here who've come in to support the Raptors here tonight. Should be pretty disappointed to see them bat. Should be a wide and a bye. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. So 2 freebies now. Takes the run rate up. 48. The run rate currently is 12 per over. Wonder why they sent Varinder Jawar. Don't quite understand what the intent is really. First shot bowled terrifically tonight. Brilliant bowling display here tonight from Varinder Jawar. No two things about it. But batsman, I haven't seen him bat so far, and he's been sent so up the order. Probably the ask is just to swing the bat. But there's a lot of them who can do that. Ankush Agarwal, he's a pretty fast bat. There's Deepchand Pinaka who can bat fast. And Karan Kumar himself, he's like a pillar for the Midwest Stars. Edged it. Getting lucky on that occasion. Let's look at the replay on that occasion. Oh my goodness. Towards his toe, that will hurt. It was right on the shoe. This time he slaps one towards the long on. They'll look for 2. But no, Karan says 1 is good. Varinder Jawar was looking for 2. Karan Kumar denies it. This time Varinder Jawar goes high and up in the air. Fielder there will take it. That's the 3rd wicket. What a surprising twist. Is this going to be the momentum for the Raptors? They only need 41, the Midwest Stars. I wonder what they are doing tonight. Very, very surprising batting order. Suresh Kulli was okay, but Varinder Jawar usually is not a top order bat, not even a middle order bat. Oh boy.
Remove the tent first.
This is really, really surprising. Wonder who's coming into bat now. It's Mohit Patel. So maybe it's a low scoring game. They know they're going to win it. So they're just trying to experiment the folks who hasn't got to bat in the tournament so far. Trying to set up for those big games later on. They wanted to have a check on the batting order. I think they are trying to promote everybody lower down the order towards the top. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. Look at the energy. They know they only have 41 to defend. 7 wickets in hand. The required rate of 2.64. What incredible piece of bowling from these spinners tonight. most probably. That's a brilliant over from Neil Patel. Just 5 runs and 1 wicket. The wicket of Varinder Jawar.
మళ్ళీ బాల్ వచ్చి సడన్గా పడ్డదా.
So Harsh Patel is back into the attack. He's taken those 2 crucial wickets. Set them up with some nice momentum. Karan Kumar being watchful of him now. This is really good looking scenes here. Look at that crowd, so charged up. Just brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant again. Good bowling. He's not letting Karan Kumar play his natural game because Karan knows there's 3 wickets down, and if his wicket is gone, anything could happen. So he will want to anchor the innings on one end. This time just places it towards the third man. Good fielding there. That's 3 dot balls, and look at the crowd, electrified right now. They're supercharged. The atmosphere here is just electric all of a sudden with those 3 wickets. What amazing visuals. I come to the ground too often, almost for every game here in the Hanover Park. Just get lucky on some occasions to be on the ground to see these great visuals. Look at least 100 people here trying to support the Raptors. They've only scored 90. They only have 40 to be defended now. Still look at that momentum, that charge, that energy. This is wonderful. Oh, had there been a slip, Karan was gone. That's really good bowling from Harsh Patel. Karan Kumar super watchful now. The crowd shouting it so loud out here. I believe you will be hearing a lot of sound on the mic as well. It's so loud, so noisy. All of a sudden, it's a brilliant cut. Just placed it towards the third man. He will get 2. Oh no, that's